get the buff, right? It doesn't.
I don't think it does
doesn't get in
damage
there.
either.
Doesn't do damage. Yeah, just stops. It just stops everything. Strength adaptive strike. Really nicely done.
I think if Nisha gets raindrops in this lane, he can literally never die. I don't even think he can die anyway, but Mickey just focusing on CSing.
Well, there's your first blood. Puppy down. And Boxy trying to deny himself to neutrals, not successful, so they get the trade. Well, that's that kill lane from Liquid, paying off dividends.
Oh.
He's de-watered a small camp, so has access to that now.
Be nice for Liquid to try and reset this lane at all if they can drag the wave, or are they going for kills?
Yeah, I mean, Boxy and Zai in onto Puppy, rebound back across onto them. At the same time, bottom lane, Zayat's being brought down by Matu and Insania. Everywhere you look, it's Liquid charging towards targets. Mid lane, Mickey trying to kill off Nisha, nearly had it, but it gets turned on, has the shield crack.
Tree dance to make sure he's not in a predictable area, making sure that they haven't pulled, and he'll just go back to lane, wait for Puppy. And maybe bot looks for Insania. He's pretty out of position right now.
Yeah, they're swinging forward. Breathe fire. And dual breath even. Pretty annoying, but they've got Spirit Siphon and the tag team to deal with it. A little bit of bonus damage coming out as top lane. They get the Maledict Cask onto Zai. Secret battling back. A static link causing some issues. Along with that sidekick, the lifesteal, the turnaround, and Zai, he grabs himself a killing spree. It feels like the reason he stayed alive there was because of the sidekick you mentioned. Long route around. I think you might have caught a glimpse of Insania moving top as well. Liquid bringing a fair few heroes up here to rebound in onto Crystallis. Cass gonna bounce back into the creep camp, and as the Wukong's command, it surrounds Liquid. Crystallis still up and running, but that static link drained enough damage as Pango rolls and crashes in onto Zayas, but he's been pushed down to low ground. Boxy, he can't catch up to him, and Zayas is gonna salve on Clarity to stay topped up. The final moments of this roll, though, Mickey thinking about going for Puppy. Boxy does have his spells available, but that cask bouncing between them misses the rebound land onto the Witch Doctor. Now the snowball catches up to him. Good swashbuckle from Mickey, but Boxy down. Monkey and Tusk for the Marcy, though. Going to feel decent for Liquid. I did lose their Razor at the start, though. That can't be forgotten.
I think he got the kill on Crystallis first, though, at least.
He did. Well, Mickey swashbuckles away from Crystallis, who grabbed the haste. Now swashes down. There's Monkey King. Some serious damage. Now Secret the ones who feel happy about it.
Yeah, they're just fighting back. Nice TP from him to snap that power that tower and open up the map. They can bring a lot of heroes to this fight, and it's easier for them to bring Mickey than it is for Secret to bring Morph, I feel.
Yeah, and they go straight back up into top. Crystallis, having all this damage drained again, tries to heal up off the Bound Strike, and looks like he succeeds. Now with Resolution rotating, Zai, the one about to die, does take one down with him, though. A Secret so happy to respond with numbers when Liquid make these moves.
Power top, if that's like your most important thing, then sure, but you need to give Monkey King a space to farm, and he, like, the only person that can really lane against the Lone Druid right now is DP. Looks like they'll just pressure mid instead to try and force some rotations there and take space.
Swooping in, Zayats makes the move towards Insania. I'll take him down quickly, giving the spree to Nisha. I've got Zai TP rotating in, though. A little trapped in the trees and couldn't get a latch onto anybody, while Resolution now has to deal with the Marcy. Unleash and Dispose, getting on top of the Death Prophet. Good rebound with a stun in there, but Rezo, he takes her down before he dies. Nisha getting a double kill, looking for a little bit more. Zai still has this Eye of the Storm going, while Zayat being focused down by Mickey, dodges a bit of the swashbuckle damage with a nice little snowball, and Nisha into Razor mode, thinking about his reinitiation, but doesn't have the backup he requires. Another little move there with that adaptive strike, but so close, yet so far from getting the kill.
To defend, so they don't have to commit Lone Druid, and they can just keep him mid. And yeah, we're just gonna see them look to try and take fights now around top until they can rush.
Zayas and Puppy defending their jungle with everything they've got, but the rebound away gives Boxy the space until Crystallis comes back with Jingu stacked and a Boundless Strike. He'll kill both supports. Oh, it's huge for Secret. Yes, they lose tower, but they fight back and keep control of this jungle. Because the natural move there from Liquid, right, is to take tier 1.
Side of the map, like the bot side of the map at all. Because then they will just hit the rush.
I love what Crystallis is doing. He jumps across the trees and then makes sure he finds himself a spot where he's not going to get seen by the tier 1 or anything. As Liquid actually just initiate into that jungle again. diving in towards them. The snowball landing on Boxy. Death Ward now cancelled with the death of the Witch Doctor. And Resolution annihilated by Liquid, even within the Wukong's command. They only killed Boxy there. And now they're going to find Zayats in the tail end of the fight as well. Nisha is in Razor mode, draining away at the Matumba Man Bear. A bit of a weird animation there as Jakiro gets jumped upon and Nisha keeps on chasing. They'll find the Spirit Bear. A buyback from Jakiro, though, means Liquid wants to keep on fighting. They don't have Rolling Thunder.
Not quite got that Force Staff. We've seen these Witch Doctors who have been able to go a bit greedier and get something like a Blink.
Yeah, he had it queued up for a long while. Mickey straight in on top of him. Witch Doctor and the Tusk. There is a little voodoo switcheroo as the Witch Doctor pops into the Nether Realm for a second or two. Zayats, the second focus of choice, and his Puppy does get blown up by the bear in the end, and Liquid proving they can slaughter supports. Mickey on a mega kill streak, finding Zayats in the end, and Secret, well, they've been halted. The Exo expended. And Liquid with another resound.
That's just to give Chrysalis this farming pattern through the enemy jungle back to his triangle without dying.
Well, I'll tell you who does have a BKB. Resolution and Chrysalis. They've got them, and it looks like they're ready to fight. The bear down to half health already, and they're straight in on top of Matu with the Wukong's command, focusing the real hero down. And Zai, he's just going to die. Aegis claimed up, and Rezo and Nisha, they're surrounding this Razor. Liquid go a step too far, looking for that tier 2, and this is where the fear really does strike. Liquid going to lose big core heroes. Insania, another one to fall there.
Sorry, Gary. I want to amend my statement. What Secret should do here is TP in and fight. They are so much stronger. Oh my god. And you reset the fight. You can't fight into these. It's much too hard.
I was just looking at Matu and wondering why he's got 3 mangoes. Like, why has the Lone Druid bought mangoes? But nah, he's got a shovel. He's been digging them up. Oh, Secret. Oh, in we come. The Death Ward's down. They're blowing up Rezo. Nisha arriving on the scene, though. Turns into Pango. BKB'd up. Zai with a link. And this remaining second of DD. Nisha strength shift for the bash. The stun catches him mid-TP. Can't get away. Mickey with a double kill. 4 heroes down on the side of Secret. Give it as good as they take as they lose 4 top, take 4 bot. And where do they move now? Like, there's no Rosh. This could be smoke into smoke. Liquid just holding onto their tier 1 for now with Matu showing up front.
They'd love a kill on Mickey.
Looks like the line is drawn and the smoke is thrown out. Mickey, smoke breaks, Rolling Thunder, no, the punch first. In they go on the Pango, take him down, no buyback for him. Razor and Lone Druid, they do bring Zayats down to his knees while Zai charges forward towards Resolution. Aegis in hand, now claimed up. Insania gonna throw the Macroplier down onto the Morphling. And Nisha with no waveform now, disposed back into the waiting arms of Matu, but he's got a snowball save. Zayat keeping this Morph alive a little longer as they turn back onto the bear. A good silence and a stun from Boxy landing back in on them. They kill the Spirit Bear. Resummon's available, but Matu is dead. Chrysalis now can chest forward. He's got Puppy behind him. Zayat with a blink, punch him up, kill Jakiro, and shift into tier 1. Another fight where Liquid have the Aegis and feel stronger, but Secret out executing them. Chrysalis was on top of a tree and he turned into a kobold. So we just had a kobold sitting atop a tree.
I was watching it.
Little cutie. All right, Secret, go for the smoke play. Liquid, they're not quite in position. Insania a bit separated here from his team, and a jump from Chrysalis feared back though. Zayat's in with a snowball punch. Oh, the Witch Doctor shredded by the bear, and so Zayat. Matumba Man, he opens up on them, but the Wukong's command is going to zone them away. Secret chasing in with Nisha. Razor dying quickly. Scardy slow, too much to contend with. And Nisha's able just to 1v3 in this fight. Forward facing, keeping Liquid at bay. Liquid going to come back for this. Outpost being taken, the scan connected, and they see all 3. TP bottom from Rezo. Secret want to recoup, regather their forces. Zai straight onto Rezo. Blink in with a static link. And the bear has found the Witch Doctor on the left side of the fight while Mickey rolls up. The Thunder's coming. Zai is about to die as Nisha. The BKB cancelled out a little bit by the bash as the vessel's on the bear. Forced back now, Liquid. They refreshed up over on their Monkey King. He's being demolished though. First life down. Liquid out of here. Rezo with his BKB, and they can't contend with Nisha's Morphling. They're playing this back and forth so beautifully. Chrysalis still up and running. Nice snowball save as the Death Ward takes down Boxy. Mickey back in towards Rezo's DP and the bear, shredding through her. Another pick off for Liquid, but they're losing out heroes so quickly. Another bear down. The actual hero dropping to the Crypt Swarm, and Secret with a huge fight. 5 heroes down. Zai was forced to buy back and didn't even rejoin.
Do you know the what? I guess Roll's back up already. Actually, it's level 25. But will we see them just force this high ground with the double ring?
Wait, they're jumping in. Puppey clipped by the ice path. The Rolling Thunder. He's got it on disc and Voodoo Switcheroo though, so Puppey buying time for his team while top lane's pushed in by Nisha. The racks are falling and Liquid. This team fight didn't play out as they expected. They need the glyph just to defend the ranged barracks. Secret smoke and mirrors fighting mid, pushing top, still waiting to see if Liquid show. And Resolution with Nisha thinking about the go forward. They've stunned up Boxy, BKB out of the Marcy. Zai, he's allowed this Nisha Morphling to turn into the Razor. The bear is opening up on him, and Nisha's dead. Crystallis inside the Wukongs, though. A real struggle to deal with the Monkey King now. Liquid getting chased back to the edge of the earth. Zai hunted by Puppey and Rezo. The Death Ward trying to give the vision. The creep waves will allow it to happen. And now they can move into the final building that matters in the base. There, apart from the Eon Disc, which he does reassemble. Zai beats back on Crystallis. 30 seconds for the Aegis to expire, but a kickback on the bear. This is the resummon. That's the big deal. They'll kill it off as well. Skadi slows enough, and now Liquid without their primary source of damage, losing Zai in the meantime. Dead for 2 minutes, and the Death Ward is going to help clear out Insania's Jakiro. He buys back, but you're in a 4 versus 5 now. Marcy with the Unleash, blinking forward, disposing Nisha. They know, like you said, that's the target to go for. But Puppey, look at it go! Getting the Death Ward in onto Matsu. Rezo charging forward. The DP forcing Liquid to fight around their tier 4s as Crystallis has the big Wukongs. And Puppey with a move forward. He's going to stun up Matsuma Man. Savage Raw is going to buy a bit of time, but the tier 4s are falling quickly. Nisha and Crystallis breaking the buildings. Liquid call GG. What a series. 3 games of madness. But Team Secret battled through it all. They started this 7 hours ago or something.
They are taking these teams down.